Good evening, everyone. How are you this evening? Well, I hope. I'm just bahaing around in a little quad that I picked up. Just having a little bit of fun, playing in the mud. Plus, you know, it needed to be brought back from the, ooh, that was some nasty mud there. Brought back from the store. As I blow right past that stop sign. Great driving. Yeehaw. This thing hooks. And you don't realize how fast you're actually going. Alrighty. So here we are back at the farm. I think this will need to be parked right over here. Now, going back through my memory here, I don't remember. Well, I don't know where my dog is at now. My dog has disappeared. Somebody stole my dog. Or he's hiding on us. See if filling up his food bowl makes him come running. Well, I had a dog. He was here last episode. I don't know what happened. He's disappeared on me. Well, as you can see, in the bottom left corner there, we're getting a notification from one of our workers. He's texted us that he's ready to be unloaded. But if we check the GPS on all of our vehicles, he's right here. And we've got another worker right here who should be firing up to go unload him any moment now. Any moment now. Well, something's obviously wrong with that, and I have a feeling I know exactly what it is. Yep, this is not set correctly. So that should trigger this guy. Although I might need to... Yeah. There we go. Had to re-enable him. Or her. But, yeah. That's a lot of barley there. That's a big old field of barley, isn't it? And we have a job of our own, a job of our own to do. We're gonna run these over, get them cleaned up, put the trailer away, hook onto the baler, and go pick up that straw. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that. Dadgummit. Keep doing it. Alright, here we go. You're probably hearing the dogs in the background, the real life dogs. They're having a good old time fighting over who gets to play with one of their toys. I just pretty much let them go, as long as they don't get violent with each other. they need to figure out their hierarchy. They both understand that I am the alpha dog in this pack, but who's the beta and who's the omega, that's still up for grabs, and I think it switches day to day sometimes. Although, to be fair, it's more like I'm the alpha, my pit bull is the alpha beta, which is basically the second in command, or the first among the betas. And then the Yorkie, that's really my girlfriend's dog, even though he loves me more and it drives her nuts. He's just a beta. Or sometimes he's an omega. It depends. Her ex abused him, so he's got a few strange personality quirks, shall we say. Oops, I kind of bumped the shredder there. That was not a great job of parking, but it'll do for now. Where have I parked my baler? Huh. That's a good question. It's out on my other tractor, isn't it? That's what I get for forgetting. We're already out here doing a baling job. A more important one that I had completely forgotten about. Still focused on the other field. Oh, no. And this happens sometimes. This is a nice little bug that happens sometimes with straw me. Once you've finished the field, it won't let you pick up the straw if you save and exit and then come back in. So that's annoying because yeah, this field was way more important. I should have let it run last session. That's a lot of canola straw that we're going to miss out on now. We're going to end up with 2 bales out of it because the partial that's in the baler will fill up as canola straw. Alright, well, too bad, so sad, live and learn. One of these days I might try to figure out what that bug is, but FS22 is almost here, so I'm not as worried about it. It's kind of disappointing though. Let's say a lot of canola we're missing out on. Well, that being the case, we might as well go in here and collect on that contract. And we probably would have doubled, possibly even tripled that if I had managed to get all that canola straw harvested up. Alright. Unloader still isn't doing the job, so I'm gonna have to probably go and take a look at that again. That's unfortunate and annoying. shoot. Let's fire this thing off on auto drive. To field 49, we'll do east. We'll jump out and... Ah, shoot, it's 48. That's what I did wrong. Smooth. Real smooth. I misremembered my field number. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? One of those days. 48 south. And instantly, that guy fires up to come around and take care of business. So we need to stop this guy and get it on the proper field. Oh, yep. It detects a collision on these poles and won't drive past them. Downside to the big wide beast of a tractor here. So once we get up to the field, we will, I guess, get straight into the baling. Instead of me driving it, I think I will actually put it on a worker, and a courseplay worker on the same route as the same course as the combine, so that I can get some good cinematic shots for a montage for you guys. Let's see here. And once I get that going and do some montage shots, well, actually, I guess as part of the montage shots, I'm going to run over with the Big Oliver there and grab a trailer. The one that we leased earlier, I'm going to buy it. It's going to suck my money, but we're going to need it for picking up all these bales. So that is what we will do. So, alrighty, here we go. Clear that out. Field 48. And we will drive it at the nearest waypoint. Stopping to dismiss driver when we're done. And there she goes. Off to the races. Now, quick make sure that we don't have anything in classifieds, but also to make sure that we do not have my blind. Am I being one of those guys today? Baling technology, yes. So we'll look and make sure that we don't have the trailer that I'm after either. No, we don't have either model. I do not remember what the difference between the Pro and the standard version is. We would have to take a loan to get the Pro, but I'm okay with that. I want the Pro. So if we look at our finances, yeah, we already have a loan, a pretty sizable one. So what's 20,000 more, right? Screw it, make it 25,000. That way we owe 275. And then we'll quick grab our trailer here. And I want that with Michelin or Trelleborg. I can't actually see what they look like from that angle. There we go. I think I'll stick with Trelleborg on that. Change the price. Oh yeah, we'll definitely stick with Trelleborg. So we'll just go ahead and buy that. And now we own it. So we will have this guy run over to the shop, pick that up, and we will start our montage. had a bit of a montage, a bit of a time lapse. Yeah, lots to get done. We are farming. I've got a full load of bales on here, and we are headed off to get those sold. Hopefully we'll make a little bit of extra at least to make it worth the fuel to pick them up off the field anyway. Had some struggles during the time lapse with auto drive getting next to each other and not working. My little tractor I had, the 240 Massey, out there with a small trailer, but it was getting bogged down in the mud. So that was a problem. And what else? So just the baler course with this tractor and the combine fighting, because the baler is much faster than the combine. Even when I was waiting for the combine to get 3, 4, 5 sections ahead, the baler would catch up and would screw things up in the end. So that was a bit awkward to deal with a couple times, but we got her done. You should have seen at least a little bit of me putting some bales into the digester there at the biogas plant. I think I missed that yesterday. I'll have to watch the footage back, but I don't believe we had any biogas plant income overnight, which is unfortunate. It means that I didn't get that done at all yesterday, like I should have. But we got quite a few in there today, so we should make some cash tomorrow at midnight. Tonight, I guess. However you want to look at it. I mean, technically, it's the start of tomorrow, right? But we got that done. As much of it as I could for now. Where's this corner? Right up there. And we still did not finish that big field. Holy cow. I should have run a 2 combine course. I think I've got the same header, even though they're different combines. As long as they were the same width header, it would still work. But I didn't think about doing that until it was much too late, and yeah, whoops. So it looks like we will be stretching this to yet another episode. It's a lot of episodes. It'll be 4 for just a few harvest contracts, but these are some pretty big fields, and I don't want to make, 3-hour episode for you guys. I don't know very many people who like watching big, long episodes like that. Strangely, I'm one of them if the subject matter is interesting enough. I've watched many people's live streams after the fact that are 2.5, 3 hours long. Farm Sim Guy, for example, I've watched his. TMTC1, I've watched his. So it's not unheard of, at least not for me. I don't know how many other people would do that, but I certainly will. Alright, let's see if we can't unload this thing and make us some money. screwed up a few there. I'll have to go get those in the trigger. I'm going to do something that I usually don't do on this series. I'm going to go and just shove them in with super strength. It's been a long day already, and I still have to edit this tonight and get it ready for you guys. So here we go. Let's see if I can't. Nope. Can't take that many at once. But yeah, a little over $800 a bale. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, there we go. Cleaned up my mess. I'll have to remember next time to stay pulled out, that the trigger's actually only outside. Alright. Let's face it this way. And we actually want west so it doesn't interfere with the unloaders. And we'll send this guy back to the field. And I'm going to jump out and check on those unloaders. Well, speaking of, look at that. Here comes one right now. Yeah, that's a whole lot of straw left, because that's a whole lot of field left. How are we doing on our contract? We are 50% done. So I think we're going to end up with a lot of leftovers as well. And if that's the case, I'm going to want to pull some of those leftovers and put them into our silo. Because why not? So it looks like our caterpillar must be full, and he's headed off to unload. It's down here at the supermarket. I did accidentally have it set here on one of the unloaders because it was where it was unloading for the previous field, and I forgot to change it. My bad, because it was selling it, and I was making money rather than fulfilling the contract. But there should be plenty left to fulfill this contract with a sizable margin at the end for us, I think. I hope. If not, we're going to have to, I guess, buy some oats in order to fulfill the contract, because I'm not gonna forfeit the contract at all. It's just not gonna happen. So, yep, got a pretty good chunk of the field left though, so we'll see. And what else was there to say? Yes, I wanted to give this episode shout out as a big thank you to all of my subscribers. As of the start of recording this video, I am at 53 subscribers. So I crossed my magic 50 mark. Magic to me, because that was my goal, honestly. I felt like if I could make 50 subscribers, then I was doing okay. And it's only been a few months, and I've made 50. So I really appreciate all of you, and thank you again. With that, I am going to go try and edit this as quickly as possible and get some sleep, because I got to work in the morning. Hopefully it'll render overnight and I can upload it to YouTube, and it'll be ready for you guys tomorrow night at the usual 7 o'clock. Alright, have a good evening, and we'll see you on the next one.